When you join a computer to a domain, you do so on the client computer. In Windows operating systems, you use the Computer Name tab of Advanced System Settings in the System applet in Control Panel. Any user can access the Computer Name tab. However, to join the domain, you must know the name of the domain and provide the credentials of a domain user who has the required permissions to join a computer to the domain. Leaving a domain is a similar process. Enter the name of the workgroup or other domain that you wish to join, and provide the proper credentials. Note, if you move a computer from the domain to a workgroup, ensure that you know the credentials of a local account that has admin rights on the local computer. The computer requires a restart when joining or leaving a domain. Now, every member computer in an ADDS domain maintains a computer account with a username, SAM account name, and password, just like a user account does. The computer stores its password in the form of a local security authority, LSA, secret and changes its password with the domain approximately every 30 days. The Net Logon service uses the credentials to sign into the domain, which establishes the secure channel with a domain controller. Computer accounts and the relationships between computers and their domain are generally robust. Nevertheless, there are certain scenarios in which a computer cannot authenticate with the domain. When this happens, users are unable to sign in and the computer cannot access resources, such as group policy. Examples of scenarios where this can happen include: after reinstalling the operating system on a workstation, the workstation cannot authenticate, even though the technician used the same computer name used in the previous installation. Because the new installation generated a new SID, and because the new computer does not know the original computer account password in the domain, it does not belong to the domain and cannot authenticate to the domain. A computer has not been in use for an extended period, perhaps because the user was working away from the office or the computer was pre-built as a spare. During this period, an administrator might have reset or deleted the computer account. A computer's LSA secret gets out of synchronization with the password that the domain knows. You can think of this as the computer forgetting its password. The computer and the domain do not agree on the correct password. When this happens, the computer cannot authenticate and the secure channel cannot be created. The next topic discusses the steps that you should take in these scenarios. Occasionally, the security relationship between a computer account and its domain is broken. This results in numerous potential symptoms and errors. The most common signs of computer account problems are: messages at sign-in indicate that a domain controller cannot be contacted, that the computer account might be missing, that the password on the computer account is incorrect, or that the trust relationship, also called the secure relationship between the computer and the domain, has been lost. Error messages or events in the event log indicate similar problems or suggest that passwords, trusts, secure channels, or relationships with the domain or a domain controller have failed. One such error is NetLogon event ID 3210, failed to authenticate, which appears in the computer's event log. When the secure channel fails, you must reset it. Many administrators do this by removing the computer from the domain, putting it in a workgroup, and then rejoining the computer to the domain. Removing the computer from the domain disables the computer account in ADDS. When you rejoin the computer to the domain, it reuses the same computer account, but loses its group memberships. Do not rename the computer when you rejoin it to the domain. You also can reset the secure channel between a domain member and the domain by using Active Directory users and computers, Active Directory Administrative Center, the dsmod command line tool, the netdom command line tool, the nltest command line tool. If you reset the account, the computer's SID remains the same, and the computer maintains its group memberships. To reset the secure channel by using Active Directory users and computers or Active Directory Administrative Center, follow this procedure. 1. Right-click the computer, and then click Reset Account. 2. Click Yes to confirm your choice. 3. Rejoin the computer to the domain, and then restart the computer. To reset the secure channel by using dsmod, follow this procedure. 1. At a command prompt, type the following command: dsmod computer dn reset. 2. Rejoin the computer to the domain, and then restart the computer. To reset the secure channel by using netdom, type the following command at a command prompt, where the credentials belong to the local administrators group of the computer. netdom reset machine name / domain name / user o username / password o password **. This command resets the secure channel by attempting to reset the password on both the computer and the domain, so it does not require rejoining or rebooting. To reset the secure channel by using an /test, on the computer that has lost its trust, type the following command at a command prompt. nltest /server name /sc_reset domain \domain controller. You also can use the Active Directory module for Windows PowerShell to reset a computer account. To reset the secure channel between the local computer and its domain, run this command on the local computer. Test computer secure channel repair. You can use this command also. Invoke command computer name machine name script block, reset computer machine password.